Hey, love tubers. Hey. From Cairo. No, 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 no. Pardon me. I'm not in Cairo anymore. From Luxor, Egypt. I'm in Luxor, Egypt right now. I'm in Luxor. Luxor. Ah! And yesterday I filmed in advance for us because I knew, oh, happy Witch Wednesday, because I knew that we were going to be, that I was going to be on a plane while we were filming. Please excuse the not good lighting. I just got into my new space here. They upgraded me today. It's lovely. It's lovely. Let me show you where I am. Let me show you. First, I'm fiddling with my phone, not because I'm not present and paying attention to you and giving attention. I am bringing on our Clubhouse family. So that's why I have my phone in my hand. Normally, I would never have my phone on my hand in my hand on a live stream. Okay, welcome. Let's look at where I am. So I'm going to unplug these things, ring light plug in a minute, because I just have to show you this before. Let's go outside for a minute. Before we, if you've never seen the Nile River, baby, please allow me to introduce the Nile River to you. There it is. This is my current situation. And I'm going to upload a video for you. $29 a night. And they upgraded me. Let me get this computer right. Okay, there we go. There's the Nile River. This is my current pool down there. I think you can see the pool, the feluccas, the boats right there. The pool. This is reversed, so I've got to kind of change my brain a little bit. I think you can see the pool right there. This is a lovely balcony, and I'm having the time of my life. I actually love Luxor more than I love Cairo. And I did love Cairo. Um, if you're in Clubhouse, you definitely want to connect with the YouTube channel so that you can see what I just showed all the love tubers. I just showed all the love tubers let's turn on lights again. They're not going to be perfect lights, but it's some light because we do need light for videos. 29 a night, Irina Love and Light. 29 a night. So for all you people out there who got excuses, who has not, you felt the call of the wild. You need to pick up my book, Spiritual Badassery. You felt the call of the wild. You did not answer the call of the wild because you told yourself you didn't have the money. Well, how's 29 a night for you? Would that work for you? 29 a night. And I would have never known about it unless I had struck out and done it. How's 29 a night? Will that work for you? I saw some hotels $17 a night. Now, that granted was a hostel, and I probably wouldn't stay in a hostel. Well, it depends. I have all kinds of experiences because I like experiences. I probably wouldn't stay in a hostel, depending on what it was and what it's all about. This is not a hostel, as you can see. It's a wonderful room. I actually did a video of it, so I'm going to be posting it today. If you are not following the Instagram, Thou Love Inspires, get on the Instagram so you can see all the videos. You can see all the stories. And it's just fun. It's just so fun. You can come to Egypt with me. If you are following the Valerie Love YouTube channel, and when I say following, I mean connect with, because we're not looking for a bunch of followers. We're looking for masters to stand up and do, be, have that what you came here to be, do, have, right? So when we say following, I don't mean follow, I mean connect with. However, you can stay connected with the channel and stay connected in community on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok, you're going to see lots. And I pray that it inspires you. That is the intention. The intention is inspiration so that you get up and you live your destiny and you bust out and you do bigger things. I tell you, family, this busting out, Rena Love and Light. I guess I love your Instagram. Great. Yay, 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 yay. Did you see on my Instagram, and I posted here on YouTube too? Did you see the circumcision, Egyptian circumcision? They had it on the hieroglyphics. I was like, oh, ouch. Okay. I mean, straight up just cutting you. Somebody holding your arms. I was like, I feel for all the Egyptian brothers. I do have to say this, when I came to Luxor, you can tell you're deeper in Africa in Luxor. Everybody here calls me sister. Sister! They didn't call me sister Kai. You're getting deeper into Africa now. Oh, I came to Luxor. They like sister, sister, sister. Everyone calls me sister. In Cairo, they didn't call me sister. They were kind, they were loving, they were appreciative, they were welcoming. They just didn't have an affinity with me as an African woman, and they, as African people, they're more Arabic. Now I'm coming south. I even saw somebody with afro yesterday, and I saw someone, I've seen a lot of darker hued people. I saw a Nubian store. You know, I'm going into that Nubian store. They were like, sister. I'm like, hey. They were like, I love you, sister. I was like, I know. Let's have a deep breath, because we are now at day two, 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 and of course, in miracles, magic, two, two, two. Oh, baby, we are on day 222. Crypto Butterfly, how you loving? God morning. I just wanted to say I loved your interview last night. For everyone, I'm so happy you're saying that. Crypto Butterfly, you reminded me, because we have so much good deliciousness going on. Right now, I am on the cover of the Owl magazine, and it tells my story of deconversion from fundamentalist Christianity to living my path and my passion as a witch and teaching people how to live a magical life. That's the cover of the Owl magazine. That's on my website at Valerie. Is it on the website? Yeah, I think it's on the website. We posted it on social. We'll put it on the website too. Then I got to be interviewed. We filmed the interview a couple of weeks ago, and it aired last night as a premiere on the Bronx Witch YouTube channel. So good. Oh my goodness. I stayed up until 1 a.m. so that I could hang, because it aired at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 1 a.m. Egypt time. So I stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning so I could be on that premiere. And it was so delicious being there, watching it with everyone else. I've never done a premiere before. And I love the whole premiere thing. Oh my God, I love the premiere thing. So if you have not yet watched that interview with Christians and witches, both say you can't be a Christian witch, I want you to go to christianwitches.com. And right there on the front page of christianwitches.com, you are going to see the direct link that'll take you directly to Allie's YouTube channel. And Allie is the Bronx Witch. She in New York, y'all. Y'all could go to her space. She also has the Bronx Witch headquarters and the Bronx Witch bodega. The Bronx Witch headquarters, and you can get to it by going to thebronxwitch.com. I believe it is. I'll have it all linked up for you. It's all on christianwitches.com right now. So Bronx Witch headquarters, if you go there, you can rent space for the day. So let's say you're a tarot reader and you're in New York. You can rent space to do your readings for the day. Let's say you're a massage therapist. You can rent a private space to do your massage therapy. If you want to do some yoga stretches, you're in between travel, you can go to the Bronx Switch headquarters and rent space. It's like a co-working space. And she has the bodega there as well. So proud of the Bronx Witch. She is one of my favorite witches. She is super califragilisticexpialidocious. She's absolutely amazing. I am so happy for her and her new podcast, the Better Witch podcast. And I mean, mwah, chef's kiss. It's just being done so well. It's on the Modern Witch Network. And the Modern Witch Network created this incredible intro for the show. It's so beautiful. I just love it, love it, love it. And the show premiered season one, episode one, and I got to be season one, episode one. I am super stoked about that because you should see some of the witches she already has lined up in season one. She has Lilith Dorsey on season one of my favorite witches in the world. So she has some powerhouse witches for this whole season one. You want to get to the Bronx Witch. And the way that you can get there, easy way that you can get there is you can just go to christianwitches.com right now. And as I'm speaking to you now, it's on the front page of christianwitches.com. Yeah, you can also get there by going to the Bronx Witch. Okay. If you do a quick search of the Bronx Witch, you'll find her. Plus, we posted it on social. So we posted it on the Christian Witches Instagram. We posted it on the Valerie Love YouTube channel. So keep up with it and you won't miss all this deliciousness. It's so good. And it will wipe away a lot of the fears and anxieties and angst you have around your Christian family. Because a lot of us still have fears and anxieties and angst around Christian people, especially the holy roller come with Jesus fire in the spirit, evangelist, holy roller, Jesus freak people. You know those people, the Jesus freaks. They're just so I come in the name of the Holy Ghost. You know those people. You know people still have because they just come with so much energy. They just bring a lot of energy. I prefer not to be around those kinds of people because we don't need to do all that. From now, you need to do all that if you are in your church or doing your thing. That's not what does it for me, and Jesus said it, and they had a lot of that in church. It didn't save my soul. It didn't get me to the ascensionary practices that I learned in the occult mystery schools. It didn't give me the answer to my questions. After they did all that and hit you on the head and grabbed you up in the chest, it was a big show. I didn't get substance. It was a lot of shock and awe, to put it in the terms of George Bush. It was a lot of sizzle, but I wanted steak. It didn't have that. They couldn't even answer a question about Noah. I was like, peace out. Okay, I've got to go and get the answers. I won't rest until I get the answers. So, when you are watching a show like last night, if you are hearing from your Christian friends, you can't be a Christian witch. Remember, there's a statement I made yesterday on the show, and then we're going to continue on 222. People who are doing it give no heed to people who say it can't be done. People who are doing it give no heed to people that say it can't be done. And that's all I have to say about that. Let's breathe. Get in touch with your soul right here, right now, wherever you may be. Get in touch with your soul. Breathe. Straighten the spine. Tell your soul, I'm only going to be true to you, soul. Tell your soul that. So your soul can hear it from your mind. Your soul needs to hear that from you. Make your decision. Either I'm going to follow other people or I'm going to follow my soul. My God essence, my knowing. Either I'm going to follow the constructs that were given me, religion, customs, culture, creed, clan, or I'm going to be true to my own heroine's quest. Make that decision now. about how you're going to roll, how you are going to live your life. Are you going to live your life from the outside in, or are you going to live your life from the unique expression of your soul that is emanating from deep within your core, from the timeless, birthless, deathless, breathless, infinite self, capital S self, showing you the way, lighting the way? Then you will be at peace with yourself, and it will not matter what anyone else says or does. You will be at peace within yourself. Therefore, you will be at peace with all people. They can all do what they like. You know what you're doing, and you do it fearlessly. Breathe. After making the pact with your soul, or renewing the pact with your soul, breathe, seal it in. Make sure the message gets through your whole being, seal it in. And now, Jacqueline Lee McIntosh, who in this life has been my mother and greatest teacher, now on the other side of the veil as mighty spirit guide to many. I dedicate this reading of A Course in Miracles to you and your ancestral spirit, and all the ancestral spirits who attend us daily. This is your number and your day in A Course in Miracles. This day 222 of the year. I open to the wisdom of the ancestors. Hey, Ma, thank you for being with me every step of the way. Thank you. This is for you, Ma. This is for you. Thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for being with me every step of the freaking way. Oh, Ma, I couldn't do this without you. And I know this. I can't do this without the ancestors, and I know this. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And so loved and so full. Lesson 222. Lesson 222. Come on, Mom. 222. Come on, magic. Come on, angel numbers. 222. God is with me. I live and move in him. The goddess is with me. I live and move in her. Source is with me. I live and move in it. However you like to say, Allah is with me. I live and move in him. Jehovah is with me. I live and move in him. Olodumare is with me. I live and move in him. Ishtar is with me. I live and move in her. Isis is with me. I live and move in her. God is with me. Tell yourself, God is with me. He is my source of life. God is the source of life. The life within, the air I breathe, the food by which I am sustained, the water which renews and cleanses me. God is all of this. He is my home. She is my home. The universe is my home, wherein I live and move. The spirit which directs my actions offers me its thoughts and guarantees my safety from all pain. This is source. This is God. This is God, goddess I am. It is the food I eat. It is the air we breathe. It is the footsteps you take. It is the source of life in and of and over and through and around all. It is the source of life. He covers me with kindness and with care. Source covers you with kindness and care like a blanket and holds in love the son he shines upon, the daughter she shines upon, the children it shines upon. It holds us in love. We who emerged from this endless love like itself, love created me like itself, love created you like itself. We emerge from this love and we are held by this love, who also shines on him. So while the Father, Mother God, is shining on us, we are shining on Source, one and the same. How still is he who knows the truth of what he speaks today? How still can you be on the inside as you speak this truth today? God is with me, I live and move in him. The goddess is with me, I live and move in her. Source is with me, I live and move in it. Source is with me, I live and move in it. Source is with me, I live and move in it. Love is with me, I live and move in love. Love is with me. Spirit is with me. I move, I live and move in spirit. Here is our prayer. Father, we have no words except your name upon our lips and in our minds. As we come quietly into your presence now and ask to rest with you in peace a while. Breathe. The Course let us know that these lessons that we would be receiving would be shorter in words, yet no less profound, because these words, though fewer, serve as the door opener, the introduction to our meditative states that we carry with us throughout the day. We are practicing walking, breathing, moving, living in God. See, from day one, we needed a lot of instructions in the Course, in day 10 and day 17 and day 52 and day 73 and day 119 and day 221. Today is a new day. Today, we no longer need instruction because it has solidified in our beings as a habit, as a way of being. Your way of being now is peace. Your way of being now is abundance. Your way of being now is complete happiness, knowing that God's will for you is perfect happiness. There is no other will than the divine will for you to be perfectly happy. You've now reconstituted your energetic system. You are now flowing and vibrating at a higher octave than ever before. You are aware that you are the light of the world. And we always had this awareness somewhere in our minds. Now, because we came together in spiritual community for 222 days and we stoked the flames and we affirmed it together and we met together and we came together and we cried together and we laughed together and we discussed it together and we touched and agreed together and we prayed and we upheld it and we shared it. Because we created this ginormous ball of energy that encompasses the whole universe. We did this together. We can be deeply, profoundly, richly grateful, thankful for these 222 days. 222. You did that. 222. You did that. 222. Can you imagine? 222. Thank God. Thank you, God. Coming to you from Luxor, Egypt. It is most wonderful that we are all here together. It is so wonderful. 222, baby. 222. Come on, baby. Look how we did this. We freaking did this. Coming to you from Luxor, Egypt. I see beautiful daughter Gaia on stage. And Gaia, if you have anything you want to say or share with us before we conclude our conversation on Clubhouse, before we conclude our live stream, join us anytime you desire on Clubhouse because we have some rich discussion on Clubhouse. Gaia, how you loving?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, and for some reason, Spirit led me to get on today. So, and then come to find out it's 222. I didn't even know that today. So, everything is always in alignment. That's basically what I wanted to say.
What's 222 for you? Because your grandma, that's your grandma's number. What's 22 for you? 222 for you.
Well, the funny thing is, for so long, I have been hearing you say 222. So I thought it was like a good omen, like a sign of a good thing is about to come. But what I have come to understand is that, well, and this happened to me through one experience that I can just remember off the top. I remember when me and E, we were checking into a hotel one time, and we were a little bit short on the funds, in somewhat of a troubled time in life, and we went to go check into the hotel, and the guy tells us that the room number we're getting is 222. And in my mind, I immediately was like, oh, that's a great, sign. We're going to be good. This is a good sign to move forward, and we went to the room and it was the worst room that was there. We seen some huge cockroaches. It was funny because he hit his head on the TV because the TV was like placed weird coming from the ceiling. It was just like a horrible night. And what I have come to realize is that I think that grandma shows me 222 as a warning. Like, don't go there. Like I'm here with you and I'm showing you a sign. Do not move this way. Find another way to make it happen. That's what the sign is to me.
Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. One of the things that I was getting from this too, maybe 222 is a lesson learner. Like 222 is not just this blanket blessing. Like I take it like, oh, 222, yay, 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 magic, right? Angel numbers, mom, yay. That's where 222 takes me. Maybe 222 for you is a lesson. There's a profound lesson in this. And mom is teaching you, that grandma, or like she said, like you said, grandma is with you and she's showing you, baby, don't go this way. Because mom, what can I say about mom? Mom was just wow. A lot of wisdom, and just a profound person. I don't know too many people in this life that were like my mother. Profound. profound person. So I'm very glad that we have her now as powerful ally in heaven realms, in spirit realms for 222. So glad.
And you know, one crazy, well, I'm not going to say crazy, but one like jaw dropping thing about grandma. So one time I was at her house and I think I was asking her for some money. And I was like, I needed some money for whatever reason. And she was like, come here, come with me. Come into my room, come in my closet. And I was like, what are you showing me? I was confused. She brought out a shoebox. And I'm like, okay. And in the shoebox, she had the entire shoebox filled with $5 bills.
$5 bills.
And I'm
She
like,
used to
Grandma,
say
what
$5
is
bills.
this? I don't understand. And she was like, yeah, how about you start your own savings plan? Okay, every $5 bill that you come into contact with, just save it.
She
And
never
just
spent the
don't
$5
touch
bill.
it. So the money, you know, you can have it for a rainy day. And she literally had probably like, I don't know,
Just
$3,000 worth of fives in one shoebox. I'm like, what the? And it was all lined up properly, all $5 bills. And then she was like, yeah, oh yeah, that's just one. And she went to put the box back on the shelf, and I saw that she had like 7 other boxes up there, all with $5 bills. I'm like, oh my, Grandma, you're rich. I think I was like 10 years old or something like that. And I was just like, wow. And that was like one of the memories that stuck in my mind about grandma. Like, she was like a crazy well, not crazy, but a really, really good saver.
Yes, she was. She never spent a $5 bill. So, and that was back in the days when people used a lot of cash, a lot of cash, a lot of cash. Right now, cash is almost non existent. That wasn't the case when she was doing this. So, when she was doing this, she would have cash. She would use cash every day for everything. So, every time she got a $5 bill, she set it aside. Like somebody give you change, maybe you have a 50 and you spend it, you get two 20s, you spend $2, you get two 20s, a five, and three singles or whatever. She would take the five out and stash it away. Fives never got spent. So every time she came across a $5 bill, she put it away because who's going to miss a $5 bill? Nobody's going to miss $5. And she just forgot it was there in her own mind. And that was her rainy day fund. And I'm telling you, my mother and her mother, her parents' generation were the Depression era generation. They didn't trust banks. Why do you trust banks so much? They didn't trust banks. I don't trust banks as far as I can spit them. I keep enough money in banks to move and operate, a couple of little dollars of operating capital. Use the banks. Don't be used by the banks. Have your Trezor. Get your Bitcoin and lock down your coins. Get your gold and hold your gold and silver for yourself. Be your own bank. That's what mom was. Mom was her own bank. And my grandmother before her, do you remember when grandma passed, they found something like 100 savings bonds all lined up in a box. Like this is generational. So you have it in you, Gaia, which is good to know. You have in you the ability to do this because you come from a long line of badassery, women with badassery with money. My mother had something like 850 credit score. Because if you pay everything on time every month for 30 years, I mean, they were throwing her credit cards, they were throwing her everything. And she did not make a lot of money. She did not make a lot of money. And they were throwing credit cards at her, throwing this at her, throwing that at her, house loans, this and that. She stayed in that same apartment for, I don't know, 30 something years, the same apartment my dad is in right now, and my sister and my brother. They've probably been there about 40, 50 years, been there since the 80s. There's a lot of lessons in there. So thank you for bringing up the many of mom's lessons of 222. Do you want to know something that happened, Gaia, just now, and family? Something very interesting just happened. Yesterday, I checked into this hotel in Luxor, Egypt. I flew from Cairo to Luxor. And I'm here in Luxor. This gorgeous place is $29 a night. Gorgeous. By the Nile River. I showed it to you at the beginning of this live stream. Yesterday, I said, hey, I'm going to stay another night because I think my next move is to do, well, I don't want to tell you all what the next thing is. It's going to be a surprise. So something's coming up. And I didn't know how long I was going to be here, a day or two or whatever. So, I'm fluid. I'm just flow with spirit. So I decided to get another night. Once I saw how lovely it was, I was like, oh, yeah, I can hang here. And because it's August, it's like 30, 40 centigrade, 40 degrees centigrade, which is about 100, Fahrenheit. But the whole world goes by centigrade anyway. So, or Celsius, not centigrade, Celsius. Centigrade is an ancient term from the Stone Ages. Anyway, when they said to me yesterday, yes, can we move you from that room? Because I thought I was just going to stay in the same room because it was the same type and style and everything, a king of this, that. Can we move you from that room? I said, I was hoping not to move from the room. They said, well, we're going to upgrade you to a Nile River view room. It's a much nicer room, I promise you. With a terrace. It feels like the room I'm supposed to have, okay, while I'm here. Well, the other room I was in was on the 4th floor. It was room 441. This morning downstairs, this is, I'm now putting all the pieces together. It is incredible. This morning when I went downstairs to check out of that room and to move into my other room to prepare for the live stream, ACIM and all of that, they give me the key. The key is on the 2nd floor, room 208. Okay, I still didn't think anything of it. As I'm walking down the hallway to get to room 208, what do I pass but room 222? And all I did was like, Mom, you had to bring me to the 2nd floor. Mom was like, I upgraded you. You're not fussing, right? That you had to check out of that. Oh, like I'm having a whole conversation with Mom in the hallway on the way to my new room. I get my new room. I'm like, hey, I ain't mad. They gave me a robe and slippers and everything in this one. It's lovely. I ain't mad. Okay, you don't have anything to say? I have nothing to say. And now, I could be here for a minute because $29 a night. And it's $29 a night the whole month of August because it's so sweltering hot here. Literally, if you go out in the middle of the day, you probably just pass clean out. 100 some degrees. So everybody goes out early in the morning and later in the evening time. That's what I saw today. 222. Magnificent. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I saw 222 on day 222 of the year. And I know some people might be watching this be like, whatever. Guess what? Magic is subtle. You got to be able to read the signs. You've got to pay attention to the feather that fell, where it fell, and what it's saying to you. You've got to be in the moment to read the signs. A whole book is being written about this right now called Signs by Simran. Simran, an incredible teacher on 1111, what it means. You can be in that book too, just like you can be in the book Witch with me. I want you to go to sacredstories.com and I want you to see how you can be in that book, sacredstories.com. And right there on the front page of sacredstories.com, you will see that there is a book series that we're talking about here. Sacred Stories is a metaphysical, is a spiritual publisher. You will see that there is an uncommon book series there called Common Sentience, and that there's a call for stories that you can be in these books. And there is Reverend Valerie Love on the cover of the Owl magazine for the summer edition of the Owl magazine. And you see one of my pictures up there. It's summer 2022, the Owl magazine. Look at 222 again. Look at 222 again. It's up close and personal with Valerie Love this is at sacredstories.com. calm. And if you look at, that's the Owl magazine. They put out a magazine every quarter. So this is the summer edition of the Owl magazine. It talks about my deconversion story and coming out of Christianity. And then if you scroll down and you see here the book right here, the book Which, please submit your story because not all stories are accepted. And we would love, 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 love for you to be in this book. So please, 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 please uh, submit your story. Signs. This is the book right here by Simran Singh. And Simran is this incredible being who teaches about 1111. You've got to be able to read the signs. Spirit realms doesn't use words predominantly. They use signs, symbols, feelings, word pictures, a whisper. We get to be tuned into that. You can be in any one of these 5 books. You would get tremendous exposure for free. And if you're in my book, which I know a lot of people may be afraid to be in a book like that. I can't write my story in a book like that unless it's anonymous. Get some balls or get a wound and freaking get a backbone and a spine and use it to come out and stop being afraid of your Christian family. That's all I have to say about that. Stop being afraid of anybody. This is your path, your journey. No one gets to weigh in on your journey. It's your journey. You get to write about it. You get to memorialize your story. You get to validate yourself, right? Writing the story, whether it's accepted to the book or not, is a step of self validation. Your story matters enough that you wrote it. So write your story. We don't need 50 million pages. Short, to the point, a powerful story. A witchy story. Here are the books that are available for you to read right now. So far, there are 14 books in this series, written by incredible beings, many of whom I am interviewing. I've already interviewed Dr. Stephen Farmer. I've already interviewed the incredible Lisa Barnett. I've already interviewed Ash Ruiz, and we have the interview for Simran on the books. And we'll and Temple Hayes team and my team, my virtual assistant and her virtual assistant are cooking that up. So come on, family. Come on. Make it happen. Share your story. Okay? It's that important. It's that important to share your story. Plus, it's free. If you want to be on the cover, there's a really nice package to be on the cover of the book. That's an investment in your own, promotion. Look at these incredible witches out here doing incredible things. As part of promotion for your brand and you and in what you do on the planet as a magical being. That's it for the YouTube live stream. We're here every morning, 365 days straight in a marathon, no matter where I am in the world. I'm going to do it every single day. And I've done it now every single day for many different countries. So I didn't even really know that that was possible. And yet, Spirit is doing it. Spirit is doing it. We're on 4 platforms every single morning. Connect with each of the platforms or the platform that works best for you. Valerie Love YouTube channel. Connect by going to ValerieLoveTV.com. The Christian Witches YouTube channel. Connect by going to ChristianWitchesTV.com. The Reverend Valerie Love Facebook fan page. Connect on Facebook at Val Love Inspires. And the Christian Witches Clubhouse room, which is, there's a lot of hot topics, a lot of hot discussion goes on in that Clubhouse room. Sometimes we're on there for like 5 hours. That's on Clubhouse. All the links are below this vid, right down there. Go right down there and get them. And we'll see you in the morning. Or for me in the afternoon. Love you. Kaisi out. Peace. Valerie Love. www.referrallinks.com.